how much of our brains are we really gonna use? I use mine to tell somebody today, September 11th, when I step on the field against the Pittsburgh Steelers, if that's what God's will is, there's no other man out there willing to give up what I'm willing to give up. I said that in 1993, when I said I wanted to be the greatest Hurricane, and the only thing that I got in the middle of all of that distance is the only thing that follows work, is results. There's no other blueprint. I ain't got no other secrets to tell y'all today. I ain't come here for nothing else but to tell you, if you want to do something, work at it. You want a better relationship with God, work at it. You want to understand why pulling your pants up is important, why yes ma'am and no ma'am is important, why being in the meeting with complete silence when somebody walks in, because it's presence and essence that determines respect. That's all we talking about. The power of respect is never to disrespect. That's why I was the first one sitting down in the meeting. I ain't got nothing to say. Y'all do y'all good. I got to listen. Something out there I need to grab from it.
Welcome back to Hurricane Game Day here on CSS. I'm your host, Joe Zagacki, as we come to you from Alex Rodriguez Park, where the Hurricanes play baseball. But that's another story. Right now, we're talking football as Miami prepares for the Cavaliers of Virginia. All season long, Al Golden has preached to his team to be invested. As you're going to find out in this week's behind-the-scenes story, that's exactly what the Hurricanes have done.
Walking through the tunnel, you're just really just trying to get your head just focused onto the game, just not worrying about what people are talking about.
If you don't have a real strong team internally and a team that's motivated internally, you can get off track pretty quickly.
You just don't want to start 2-4, and you know you get tired of losses. You know, somebody got to fight. I think the leader stepped up and helped the younger guys understand the situation too.
Just to get back in the ACC hunt, you know, to win this game. This was a very important game for us. You know, it was a great team. There was 5-1.
I like to see what the field looks like, the type of condition it's in, whether there's a crown or not. Is there a strong wind in a certain area? You know, what the setup's going to be on the sideline. That's always important, because some places it's really tight. I just try to really survey the whole field and just get a couple minutes where I can be by myself.
Just watching Coach Golden make you want to even focus more. You know, when I look at him, he always keyed in. He always has a serious look on, you know, and we know it's time for battle, just watching him.
Every week the kids have offensive goals, defensive goals, and special teams goals, but there's always one thing that brings us together, and that's the cause.
It's got to come together today. Today is the day.
It was a 12:30 game. You get up early. It's all about your mindset. Like, do I want to do this or not? And that's what we were harping on all week, so we had to come out and start fast.
It's mental, because we can execute all the plays. It's just that now, mentally, are you prepared to out-execute the other team, do everything perfect, make sure everything is right. That's how you start fast.
It's one unifying theme or one unifying idea that we can all rally around, and that's really pivotal to the success of our team on game day.
North Carolina is not allowed a first quarter touchdown this year. They snap it to Benjamin running left. He is down to the 11-yard line. Very close to the first down marker. It looks like they're going to be short. It's going to be a 4th down.
I didn't know what coach was going to do. I just seen the field goal team standing there, and I just seen coach, and then he was like, go for it, and I was ready.
This one was purely a mindset. You can't say that all week and then come out there and the first time you're in a situation, like, you know, it's like the general saying charge, and then you go the other way.
Knowing the down distance, knowing the situation, knowing what you got to get done, I think we all understood you just need 1 yard. And so your football intelligence is kicking in.
You don't want to get in the first situation where, you know, you're 4th and 1 and then you kind of back down to the challenge there. So we just continued it, and I think our guys responded.
Snap, Harris rolling, right side, throws, caught at the 10, Benjamin out of bounds, and a first down.
That's part of our brand. I mean, if you ask me what our brand is, I would say start fast, play fast, and have fun. I mean, that's the kind of attitude that we want to have.
Shotgun snap is good. Harris looks, throws underneath, caught by James, and he will drive into the end zone for a touchdown.
James, touchdown, Miami.
Just getting that first touchdown, breaking the water, silencing the crowd, that's what we wanted to do.
Miami could not start this game in better fashion. Hurricanes score in the opening drive. Miami 7, North Carolina nothing.
I just think our guys, no matter what, they had the mindset that they were going to come out and play the way we're capable of playing early in that game.
At the 5 to the 10. He's in the 15-yard line, picks his way across the 20. He's explosive. Ball is loose. He's hit, the ball is loose. There's a scramble for it. Now Golden's right in the middle of that pile, and it looks like the University of Miami has come away with it.
Nathan Golston is the man who caught the ball in midair.
Coach Golden, he definitely gets excited when he sees the training come to the game because as a coach, he's also a teacher. So when, I guess, we're athletes, we're his students. So when he has us out there on the field and he's teaching us different aspects of the game, when he actually sees the students perform them, then it's very exciting. So he's definitely very excited to see that.
There's Al Golden right in the mix. There he is right here. Look at him.
Certainly, I think we celebrate through our players and our players' actions. And I think that was a situation where we had been preaching that.
All throughout this last week, he was like, we need an X-play on special teams. We need one, whether it was a return or whether it was a turnover or something.
What made that all the more special was here's a guy, Nate Golston, who's on scout team 3 weeks ago, and has given such great effort that we put him out there 2 weeks in a row in 2 big games, 2 road environments, and he goes ahead and catches the ball in the air.
He's a walk-on, so him even playing is remarkable. So him getting a fumble, I'm really happy for him.
Some other guys have been in the game at the spot. I guess he wasn't quite seeing what he wanted, so he gave me my opportunity, and he said, hey, make the most of it when you get out there.
You need guys with that kind of character, that kind of makeup, that kind of work ethic in your program.
And the Hurricanes will have the ball deep in Carolina territory. Benjamin is the motion man. And it's going to be a play fake and firing down the middle for a touchdown. What a beautiful strike. Harris to Tommy Streeter. And Miami has jumped all over Carolina.
The way they approached the defense to take the running game out of it opened up some passing lanes for us, and Ja'Cory clearly was in rhythm.
Being that we prepared this whole week and we've been, busting our tails to get things done, I just knew that the execution was going to be there.
Fake the handoff, blitz, Harris firing, end zone for Benjamin, got him at the 5, Travis Benjamin, corner of the end zone, touchdown! And it's the 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon for Ja'Cory Harris. A magnificent first half offensive display by the University of Miami. Hurricanes take a 27-10 lead to the locker room.
As the coach, it's coming. Home teams just don't go away, especially if they're 5-1 and they're a good football club like North Carolina was. So when it's coming, and you just keep coaching.
Last week on 4th and 1, Miami allowed a touchdown. They're going to dig in right here.
We didn't give up any points in the 3rd quarter, and I think that was the best we executed probably all year. And I kept telling the players that on the sideline that I felt like the reason they were getting off the field is because they were really executing a defense and doing their job, and there wasn't a play here or there where somebody cost us.
He did not get it. Miami held him.
We were obviously pleased with the progress there, and like I said, I think that stretch there, about 25 plays, we really played the best we did all season.
You're going to have to do it probably 3 to 4 times. You're going to have to stop him probably 3 to 4 times, including the 2 minutes and including the last play. You guys got me?
I was sort of thinking as the game was going on that this is how the other teams must feel when we start to make a comeback.
And we have 46 seconds to go, so now we got to face an onside kick.
I kept believing. I said, when we get the ball, we're going to take a knee. They ain't got no timeouts. Game over. But unfortunately, things happen in football.
Here we go.
Go Canes!